shine. We stunning. You motherfuckers front. We rollin'. Warning. Y'all doing
explicit
you
content.
Need it. Come find me. I'll hit you with a potion, man. All we do is grind. Ugly gang shit. I get high. Wait, is it Malloy? I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. Smoking on exotic weed, killing bad energy. I don't let it get to me, so they try to get me in my dream, but all my demons died out. I feel so alive now. You can't kill my vibe now. You can't bring my high down. I can feel the energy, and yes, the past is history. Heavy meditation keeping me away from misery. Walking through the galaxy when I wake up back to reality. I get so fucking high, I can't feel anything. Light another blunt, all my problems start to drain. Henny in my cup, cause it numbs my brain. I'm so fucked up that I can't think. I'm so fucked up that I can't think. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing.
Oh, good morning, jerk-offs. Welcome to Saturday, where T-Rup isn't allowed here, but Night Train is.
Hey, smoke up, boys.
Hey.
Fuck off, dude. I'm struggling right now.
What's new?
Yeah,
Come
what is new?
My voice is still here, motherfucker.
Night Train says it's the weekend. Let's chill. Yeah, T-Rup had to set up the show this morning, Naughty Nikki, because I just walked in the door.
I thought Mitch was you, and I was like, "You're not Josh." He's like, "No, but fuck you too." When he walked in, I was like, "Oh, I thought you were Josh."
What up, bad guy Lock? He says, "Oh, you're not Josh." Well, not this morning.
T just trying to change the whole fucking program, then, huh?
Yeah.
It started at 11 o'clock instead of 10 o'clock. I mean, it's been 10 o'clock an hour now. Fuck, dude.
He's like, "Fuck, this
That was
is
a typo."
I'm sick of coming in so damn early."
I want to wake up first.
Give me a little bit of time to fucking drink my coffee, you fuck.
He's ain't even in there yet. Talking shit.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking.
Good thing I checked Facebook.
Close up, get your ass in here, T.
There he is.
Man, dude, it looks great. Look at. Great. You fucking assholes, dude. You guys want to know what my day consisted of yesterday? A bunch. I went to the gym twice, dude. First of all, my shoulder hasn't been able to shoot a shot in basketball. I like that jar of weed, bud. Hey, Poppy, send it to Michigan. Wait, you're in Michigan?
Iron Laboratories, brother. They're right down by you.
Are they really?
Iron Laboratories testing.
Oh, okay.
Out of Detroit.
But I went to the gym. I shot some basketballs last night. I shot about 100 shots, and I made 5 of them. Now, that's not like before I was decent at basketball. I play with my friends all the time, but since I've been crippled, I haven't been able to. My shoulder was broke, and it had that surgery on it. It's tight when I try to shoot. I finally got it to where it. I think I broke the.
Good morning,
cartilage.
CSL.
I think I broke the cartilage or something in it, and I fucking switched 5 of them boys out of 100. I mean, 5% is better than 0%. I'll tell you that, dude. I felt really good because I couldn't put enough pressure on the ball to get it to the
way better.
Shoot a 3-point. I couldn't get it to the rim to shoot a 3-point. I made 5 3-pointers yesterday, dude. I
watched that Michigan Northwestern game the other day, and those guys on free throws are like 3 for 12 and shit. I'm like, and these are pros? What the fuck is going on here?
Those are fucking college kids, man. Yeah.
I can do that. I can make that many.
I was like, dude, I remember back in like 4th grade or some shit, we had like a slam dunk or free throw contest for school or some shit. We had kids that made better shots than that.
Well, shit, I took my daughter to the playland in the mall, and I was draining fucking shots better than that with my coat on.
It's the you gotta. I mean, time and place. These are kids in college ball. These are kids on a big stage, like
5-year fucking senior. Okay, kids. What? Like 23
years old. Yeah. But I mean, like, because sometimes when you watch NBA and you watch college, it's way different because the NBA is the best of the best in college. And then you look at college, you're like, these motherfuckers, the NBA, dude, they only scored 60 points in 40 minutes.
Well, they get better. They're just kids.
No, I know it's developing because Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen didn't get drafted until 7 and 10 in their draft, and they're the best quarterbacks that their draft ever produced.
Oh, you mean kind of like Tom Brady?
Well, isn't there a walk-on quarterback right now in the playoffs?
Right.
Oh, Stafford.
Oh, he's not a walk-on, is he?
He was.
He was a walk-on when we got.
So was Brady. Brady was a walk-on also.
He was. Yeah, but he was a walk-on.
But I will say
in the draft though.
Well,
Stafford
the one thing with these guys is they've all played multiple sports in high school. Even college, some of them played multiple sports in college.
Look at Patrick Mahomes, dude. He was supposed to go to the MLB.
So same was Russell Wilson.
Yeah, and look at his fucking throw. He throws it.
Matthew Stafford could have went to the MLB.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with fucking college. We got what, McCarty or whatever, or McNamara.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he was a baseball fan from way back in the day. His dad was a baseball player and shit, and he's like, "Nah, I want to play some football."
Yep. So was Mahomes.
Now he's straight up football.
Yep. And then everybody thought it was weird seeing Mahomes throw it weird like that, and now they're like, he's the best fucking quarterback I've ever seen, because he just whips it weird ass fucking ways. He was laying down one time and threw it 40 yards.
Well,
shit, Kelly on Mahomes, man.
I say it all the time. When they can't put you into their box, they talk shit.
Yeah, and then when you destroy their box, they start. There's no choice but to start jumping on the bandwagon.
Yep, because once you've force fed them enough, they say, "Oh, this does taste pretty good."
Well, because you got Josh Allen. Josh Allen entered the league, and the first year he played, he was a bum, dude. But he's a big dude. He's like Ben Roethlisberger that can run like fast.
Ben used to be able to run a little bit.
Dude, Ben is no more.
Early years,
retired.
He needs to. He better retire this year.
Ben retired.
He is.
He's officially retired now.
He should have retired about 3 years ago.
The only thing he stayed on for was the playoffs at the last end. He was going to retire before that. Then they made it to the playoffs. He's like, "Ah, shit, I got to play now."
I think he should have, not 3 years, but 2 years ago, he should have retired because, and the problem is nobody on the Steelers got a predecessor for fucking Big Ben. So he had to fucking play. Who do they have?
The guy they got
Mason
now.
Rudolph
no, they got a new guy they picked up.
Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah.
Those guys ain't gonna do nothing, dude.
They did better than Big Ben did.
Giving a chance to
Big
play.
Ben's old and he can't move really. You know?
And he can't throw very well either anymore.
He's
Obviously we're saying he's still, as
he's still better than us.
as quarterbacks
100%.
go, he's still elite, but he's just no longer NFL
He
material.
will be in the Hall of Fame, 100%. He'll be in
How
the
many
Hall of
Super
Fame.
Bowls does he have?
Yes, two.
Then you got teams like the Niners. We got the backup quarterback out there kicking butt for everybody, and their first line quarterback that they picked up and paid big money for hasn't even played.
Who?
For fucking 49ers. They're Lance or some shit like that. They got some dude that hasn't even played. They picked him up in a buy-in, and they haven't even played him because fucking of what's his face out there.
Garoppolo.
Yeah, Garoppolo.
San Francisco does that though. They did that with Alex Smith and that other guy they had.
Shit him aside, yeah.
Dude, Alex Smith, I don't care who you are, he was way better than than Kaepernick.
Yep.
Way.
As a quarterback. It was just
I don't know. Kaepernick
it's just
was
Kaepernick
a
was
storm,
no, Kaepernick was more Jim Harbaugh style.
Yeah.
That was his style, college style. Kaepernick's a college quarterback. He's not a professional quarterback.
100%. 100%.
That's why he came in and he's gone. And he's like, boom, what do you hear about him now? Nothing.
Taking knees, that's all you hear about him.
Yeah, taking a knee, bowing down.
Yeah. He had to get his fame some way, right?
Yeah, it wasn't working out the other way.
Cam Newton, I think, is a lost cause too.
Well, yeah, Cam's old. He's fucking damn near 40 also.
Is he?
Yeah, he's at least 36.
I thought he
38.
was young 30s.
No, he's older. I believe Cam was a fucking football player when I was in high school.
No.
Or damn near. Let's look. Let's look it up.
No, he's got to be. He's less than 35, 100%. He has to be. He might be just 30. Because he was young.
He's 32.
32, yep.
Okay. But he's still done.
That's getting there. Years maybe of prime time left in you, buddy. You better go.
His let's see, 2011. 2011, he was the number 1 pick of the draft.
Yep. Because he was on Auburn.
He played for Florida. He played for Blinn, and then he played for Auburn.
Yep,
Auburn. The successful season came in 2015 when he was named Most Valuable Player and helped Carolina obtain a franchise best of 15-1 record.
Yep, Player of the Year.
He took him to the Super Bowl, didn't he?
Yep.
He lost to
Super Bowl 50.
Yep. Okay. I mean, but I'm just saying, like, Carolina picked him back up, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, Cam's back," and I was like,
"That for that one game, he fucking balled out.
He blew out what the Saints?
I don't know, but I know that he became the first NFL quarterback to throw 400 yards in his first game, shattering Peyton Manning's
NFL debut. Yeah,
yep, shattered that record by 120 yards.
God dang, and that was set by Peyton Manning.
Yep.
A legend too. That's crazy.
In his first ever game.
So he didn't need to develop. He just needed
4,000 yards in the season.
Well, the issue with Cam Newton became he had to run. No, it wasn't. It was an offensive line that was trash, and now he's hurt all the time because he's got to run.
That's what I fear for Joe Burrow. They got a really bad.
That was Matt Stafford's issue.
Yep.
If Matt Stafford had a decent line, then he would be able to throw to average wide receivers.
He's got a good line now, and I mean, he barely gets hit, but like, dude, that dude's made out of steel, bro. He got hit a lot.
If your name was Cam Newton, guess what your dad's name would be?
Cameron Newton.
That's your name.
That's your name. Yeah.
My dad's name.
What's your dad's name?
Crankshaft.
Crankshaft. Cecil.
Cecil Fig. Oh, what about a Fig Newton? His mom Figgy. They call her Figgy.
Cecil and Fig.
Mm-hmm.
Cecil and Fig. Actually,
Cecil and Fig Newton.
Jackie is her name.
Oh, you ruined the whole joke.
Sorry. It shows right now that he's the quarterback of the New England Patriots, but we know that's not right.
No, it's not right.
2020 season, he was with the Patriots. He was released by the Patriots in 2021 and returned to the Panthers midway through the season.
Yep.
Do you guys know that show Banshee? You ever watch the show Banshee?
Mm-mm.
Well, there's a Amish bad guy. He's the bad guy, and he used to be Amish, but now he's not. His name is Kai Proctor. Well, that is also the name of Cam Newton's wife, Kai Proctor.
You put a row at it, it's chiropractor.
You're stupid.
You motherfucker, dude. Her middle name's Roe, chiropractor.
Maybe Proctor is short for proctologist.
Whoop whoop.
How the fuck? How the shit? I fucking forgot it. You shouldn't have did that. Blah blah blah.
You shouldn't have did the blah blah blah.
Yeah, what the fuck was it?
Did you see Habib? Habib is creating his own league, and he's gonna learn under the tutelage of Dana White.
Wait, so he's talking to Dana White?
Yes, Dana White's kind of teaching him, giving him a little bit of advice here and there.
That's pretty cool that Dana White's
very
helping,
cool,
though.
Very cool. But he's only the president. He doesn't own the UFC anymore. He doesn't run
Disney
the UFC anymore. Right? He doesn't even he's not even the one who ups the prices on the fucking pay-per-views anymore.
He's
Ronald McDonald. He makes the fights. He's the face.
His team makes the fights.
His matchmakers make the fights with him.
Basically, he's the face and the matchmaker.
Yeah, he's a billionaire.
Yeah,
because of it. When Disney bought his company for $4 billion.
Yeah, but then so what? Does Disney hire him now?
It's actually a different company. It's not. They don't go by Disney, but Disney owns that company.
Okay, so now Dana White gets a paycheck for being a face of that company and being the matchmaker instead of running the whole entire business. He
still runs the business. It's just he's not in charge anymore. So if upstairs tells him, "Hey, we're raising prices," he can bitch all he wants. Upstairs is the fucking boss. Look at that.
That is a nice
cherry pie.
I love it.
Sweet cherry pie.
Sweet cherry pie.
So
she's my cherry pie.
Instead of Dana White, so Dana White goes to a board meeting now. It's not the
He's always gone to board meetings.
Okay, so he had a board regardless, but now the board has these Disney executives or whatever the fucking company's called, the executives in there, so they have to collab together. Actually,
no.
He doesn't run that meeting anymore.
They tell him what to do, and he does it.
Okay.
He can run the basic operations of the company, as in getting fighters, making matches, probably down to like what your fighters are getting paid. He probably is part of that too. But as far as making decisions for the actual company,
what's his title then?
President.
Is he still the president? Okay.
He's the UFC president, Dana White.
So he's a CEO?
No, he's a fucking president.
Who's the CEO now? Disney?
Disney, somebody from
Walt Disney, that fucking frozen bastard.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not Disney though. It's a different company. That Disney is the parent company. So it's like Brain Jerk and a taste of. A taste of is still Brain Jerk, even though it's a taste of.
Well, we don't need Bruce Buffer no more. We need
it'd be like
Mouse calling the fights.
Brain Jerk owns a taste of, and a taste of is throwing blind dining. That is the UFC.
Into the green room?
Blind dining is the UFC. Taste of is the company that owns the UFC, and Brain Jerk is Disney. That's how the ladder is.
That's cool. So we're gonna have on our fights from now on. Woohoo!
Oh boy, that was a monster hit.
In this corner.
What up? What up, Sharon?
We got Nurmagomedov. Oh, he's undefeated. Oh, who's gonna get his belt? Oh,
he's gonna smash.
He's gonna smash you, boy. Oh. That would be a day. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen in the virtual when they start doing UFC in virtual. It's gonna be Mickey Mouse. Woohoo! Are you boys ready for a fight? Woohoo!
Joe Rogan, who? Listen here, Joe Rogan. You need to shut your mouth. You can't even do something like this.
Yeah. He's like, holy shit! He just kicked him in the nuts. Woohoo!
Silly as hell. Lily's birthday party was last night.
Was it lit?
It was litty lit. It was very nice. She had a pool party, hotel sleepover. She had a friend come over and all of her cousins. Caleb and Olivia were there.
Dude, let me tell you this.
It was she had a good time. She got an Oculus.
Ooh.
She got VR goggles for her birthday. She is extremely excited. She just actually messaged me just now something about how do I get this set up.
On the game, you can go teach her today?
I'm going to go teach her today.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool. Play some poker with your
Play
kids.
something with her.
play poker.
That's the whole reason I got it.
That's sweet. Yeah.
So I can.
You gotta watch your kids in the fucking metaverse. What a dumbass!
Now I gotta babysit the kids in the metaverse.
Get over here! What the fuck?
Like back in the day, I used to play WoW with my kids all the time. I mean, I went all out and bought like 2 sets of fucking WoW setups, so they had their computer and I had mine. And we could all play at the same time and shit. That was good times.
Yeah, I'm getting. If he wants one, I'm gonna get my son one this month, and then I'm gonna get Adriana one too. So then we'll all have one.
So,
and if they want to get on and play a game together, now we can do that. Then,
we don't even have to be in the same.
We
house.
don't even have to be in the same house.
Right. What the fuck was Night Train saying?
He says the tear-up is dumb. What are you
talking about playing WoW back in the day?
Yeah, playing WoW.
My brother does that with his daughter. He goes on little raids.
Yes.
My little niece, I think she's 11 years old now, and she never really liked the game, but Doug showed it to her, and then now they have their little computer setups in the same room. So they're sitting right in the same room. Fucking, she's got his old computer set up. He got a new one, and they fucking play and shit. He loves playing with his daughter, dude. It's pretty cool. They'll be up. Dude, one night they were up until 4 a.m., both of them together, and they got yelled at by my brother's wife. Like, what are you guys fucking doing? We're raiding, dude. What do you mean?
Yeah, I never played WoW. I've seen it played one time, but it's a game that I know if I would have gotten into, I would have spent hundreds of dollars on.
And hundreds of hours.
And hundreds of
hours.
I spent
hundreds of dollars just buying the fucking upgrades and whatnot as you go through or whatever. I mean,
oh, you mean the NFTs?
Yeah.
Before anybody ever called them that?
Yeah.
That's what those are.
Cataclysm and this and that. And it's like expansion. They started popping them things out like crazy. It's like, really? Now I'm buying double each time because I wanted to keep them up to date so they could play the same zones and everything else. It was like, this is costing me a fortune over here. 2 sets of fucking WoW build up.
Mm-hmm.
What was the game I played? I played Age of Empires.
Yeah, Age of Empires.
I loved that game. Any game that's like Age of Empires, I dig it.
Yep, Civilization.
Yep, Civilization's fun, but it's not as Age of Empires.
Yeah.
I like being able to control the tasks.
Yep.
Whereas Age of Empires, you just got, here's your guys. It's still fun. I still like it.
I liked how you could change up the battles and everything else. And
yeah, I do still like.
Is that
like
just
it,
a Conquer game?
It's Starcraft. Yeah. Starcraft is another one of those type. That's like an Age of Empires game.
Is Age of Empire Conquer?
Yeah, you build and conquer.
Like Risk.
Civilization
Way
is
deeper.
Civilization is more Risk than than Age of Empire. Age of Empire, you start off with, say, a base camp of that's bare minimum.
Like a tribe, pretty
yes,
much.
of like 4 people, and you grow and you grow, and you have them cut wood for buildings, and you have them you'll go fishing, and you build and build, and you can get boats, and you can get armies, and you can get, depending on your what civilization you have, you could have elephant army, or you can have fucking, it just depends
on where you are, and
it depends who you are.
Yeah, they've got expansions for that too, so you can go into different time eras and shit like that, and play different time zones, so it's a different type of military that you have or whatever.
You start off in the Stone Age.
Yeah.
Can you advance through the years?
Yes,
too?
as you play, the years advance. I've played before where you play online. If you get online, you can be your own army and invade my land.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So when you're in the multiplayer,
so it's kind of like Risk at that rate. Yes.
Can you like put defensive strategies?
CNC Red Alert. I've never played that one.
Yeah, Red Alert's a good one too. Yep.
Command and Conquer. Now that
bunch of them back in the
I have played one Command and Conquer game, but I don't think it was Red Alert.
If it ain't Rocket League or RuneScape, I don't want to hear about it.
I want to say my kid
RuneScape
back of that shit for the computer home like a couple weeks ago or whatever. He's like, Dad, you don't use these. Can I take these games home? I'm like, go ahead, dude. I don't even have a CD drive in my computer anymore.
Right. Now that you say that, I do not.
Yeah. I know, I seen that earlier. I was like, where the fuck would you put a disc in?
That's weird. Now that that's weird that we don't have any sort of disc.
Yeah, it's not downloadable content.
I mean, you got
the upgrades nowadays. You got to download the shit off a line, so it's like, you get the newer version if you just get the downloadable content to download.
Here's what my thing is, like, when did games become, I remember we could go buy the game for $40 and that was the game.
The whole game.
We played the game, we beat the game 4 fucking times, and then we went and got a new one. Nowadays, you buy a game for $60 to $80, and then in order to play the game, you still got to go buy all the
membership
and a membership. Yep. It's like $300 into this game before we've even played it.
Yeah,
we'll give you a free expansion, but we're not going to tell you that you got to get a premium membership in order to use the expansion that we're giving you free.
No, half the game for free, but you got to pay for the other half.
Yeah, you got to pay to get it online.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, one half is only $60. The other half is a monthly membership of $8.99.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah, cheaper if you buy for a year. You're right. Buy the whole year.
That's how everything is getting to be now. Even like my programming, my editing software, you have it's per month or per year you have to pay. You can't just buy the program anymore.
I was paying $32 a month to use Adobe. It's like, holy shit.
Dude, it's $80 a month.
Videos and just pushing up some simple shit. You can use some free stuff, but Adobe's got so much more in it. But you don't use 95% of the damn Adobe program, and you're paying so much. It's like, can't I get a cheaper version of this, like a limited, like basic or some shit?
Cheaper on Pirate Bay. Yeah, we know.
Pirate Bay. That's a lot of games from Pirate Bay.
We used to, so back in the day, me and my buddy, we figured out how to jailbreak Xboxes and Wii's.
I did too.
And I figured out on the computer how to make a hard drive compatible. So we had literally every single game that was ever invented on the Xbox and everything. And then we also had one of those that was the Wii, and I absolutely loved playing Pokemon on the Wii. Like the Game Boy Pokemon on Wii, that was always my favorite.
Was it? I never played that on Wii.
Yeah. Well, no, it was regular. It was Game Boy Pokemon, but I could play it on the Wii because I was jailbroke. Yeah,
that's pretty sweet.
I jailbroke it. And dude, I'm talking all the brand new games months before they came out. I had them.
Yep.
Some of the expansions from Xbox and whatnot, you couldn't get a hold of if you jailbroke or whatever because it wouldn't authorized you to be able to download from Xbox from Windows back then.
Yeah, that was.
Thanks for the sub, Line. I don't know what to call you, so I'm gonna call you Line. Thanks for the sub.
That's a Dash.
Thanks, Dash.
Thanks for the sub, Dash. Dash. The fucking dude. Dash.
Hey, buddy.
What?
You're a little dash of happiness today, I see.
No, I had
way better than yesterday. I'm gonna call it out right now. Great job. Way better than yesterday. Yesterday, bro, I wanted to reach over there and fucking grab you a couple times. And it wasn't even the only reason I didn't put you in timeout more is because I was laughing. I couldn't help it. It was like foul ass shit, but it was like, dude.
Yeah.
Like I touched the button at one point and I started laughing, so I took my hand away.
Well, I had a couple epiphanies in the.
This dude was manic as fuck all day yesterday.
Called Josh. Done bawling my eyes out in the sauna. So
yeah.
So this is a good story. I got.
Oh, you're gonna tell it?
Yeah. I
okay.
Go into.
Wait. First of all, he calls me at what was it, 11 p.m. or something like that?
It was 9:30.
9:30 in the morning.
10. It was 10 exactly.
In the afternoon, at night. And this dude, he looks like he's been crying for the last 40 minutes.
But I wasn't.
But then, okay, carry on with your story. Tell them. So
I walk into the sauna, and I got a 61-year-old man in there, and he's been a stepdad. Me and him are talking about being a stepdad. I just became a stepdad, and he gave me some good wisdom about that. Was telling me, he was like, dude, stepdad or not, treat them like your fucking kids. Be their father. If they already have a father, they need another father. They want a father at home and a father when they go see their father. You need to be, because I told him I thought I was overstepping boundaries and shit like that. And he said they need a father and they will respect you for it when they get older. So it was a deep conversation.
As long as you're not an asshole.
Yep.
And you truly do overstep like boundaries, not the dad's boundaries, but the kids' boundaries.
If you're telling them something out of love and care for them,
yes,
then that is not overstepping boundaries. If you're teaching them,
you see how I am with everyone's kid. I don't care if it's my kid, my step kid, your kid, fucking. I don't care. Night Train's kid, fucking. Some random kid that's at the birthday party. No, this kid at the birthday party got snippy with me, and I looked at him. I said, homie, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not the one.
Yeah.
I said, you're not going to sit there and talk to me that way. I know you ain't talking to me. And he tried to mouth off a little more, and I was like, really? Are you going to go there? With me? You're going to go there with me. And Caleb looks at him. He goes, I promise you, you don't want it. Caleb, I've lived with Caleb for months. He goes, he doesn't deal with bad kids.
You don't fuck with that shit.
No, even Caleb knew.
But anyway, I tell you guys a lot about the Sauna Guru, right?
Yep.
I was happy to go see him.
Yep, he's your what do you call it? Mentor in the sauna.
He's my sauna mentor, right? Yep. So the other day, I heard a rumor that he passed away, and I didn't really know of it. I usually see him every day, but like, let me tell you the backstory a little bit. For a whole year, me and him would sit for about 30-40 minutes together, and we would talk the whole entire time. And I got married, got COVID, bought a house.
Like life talks, not just chit chat,
talks. Taught me more about the sauna than I already knew. Taught me a whole bunch of shit, like deep conversations. And
he says, taught me a bunch of shit about the sauna that I already knew.
No, like he taught me more shit about the sauna than I already knew. I knew a lot, but he taught me different stuff.
Okay, there you go.
He's been doing it for 35 years. So I was calling him the sauna guru. And I fucking get COVID, get married, get COVID, and I'm
hasn't been there for 3 months.
I'm trying to fucking
4 months. How long you been married?
About 4 months,
October,
something like
so
that.
Yeah,
October, November, December, January, 3 months.
Damn, it seems way longer than that.
So yeah, I only been out for 3 months then.
So 3 months ago was the last time you saw him.
Yeah, and I was so excited. I even was telling Josh the other day. I was like, dude, I get to go back to the sauna. I'm gonna go see the sauna.
Wait till you meet the sauna guru.
You know, because he was coming back to the sauna too, and I was happy. I wanted to tell the sauna guru, you know, life got in the way, but I'm back, motherfucker. And he passed away, and that guy I was talking to he was giving me all this beautiful information. And then I was like, dude, do you remember Jack Campbell? Like, I haven't seen him in a while. He's like, oh yeah, man, he passed away a couple weeks ago. And I was like, damn, that sucks. And he was like, I knew that man for 15 years. We haven't talked for 5 years, but he's the one that showed me. He was his sauna guru too. He's the one that showed me. He's the one that showed me.
Doing the sauna business a long time.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for 30 years. The guy I was talking to has been doing it the last 15.
That just means
the last 20.
Yeah.
So, and then he said he hasn't talked to Jack, you know, because their schedules were different, but they were always friends. Before he left, he said, man, I'm just happy that I met Jack and I got to know him for 15 years, man, because that was a good guy to know and stuff like that. He walked out of the sauna and I was like, good talk, you know, but I was
exactly like that. Yep.
I said, good talk, man. Thanks for the conversation. And there was pain in my face, you know. As soon as I hear the shower come on, bro, my shower came on. I was in there sobbing, bro. I laid down on my belly, was sobbing. I laid down on my side, on my fucking back.
Fetal position.
Dude, I was in there fucking, 20 minutes of sweat and tears, literally. Dude. And then I get out of the sauna, and like I told myself, I was like, while I was in the sauna crying, I prayed to the sauna guru. I was like, dude, I'm going to be the sauna guru for you. I'm going to show these kids, you know, these younger people, like how good the sauna is, so I can get more people to sit in the sauna or whatever. Same thing he did, right? And like, I had to get myself together before I left the fucking thing, because there was girls outside talking.
Big old come out.
Yeah, dude. And I got in my truck and was just sat on the way home. Had to sit in my truck and dry myself up before I went into my wife, because I didn't want her to think I was crying about some dude I met in the sauna.
You were hanging out with a dude. He's crying.
Yeah, I was hanging out with a naked dude, and now I'm sad.
You finally see his thing or something?
Yeah, I cleared up myself, walked in there. She didn't know nothing happened, but I was just sad. Right when she went to work, bro, I had to call Josh and let it out. I did. I was just like, okay. I've been sitting on this for about 3 hours. Hey, bud.
I almost didn't answer, but then I knew you were calling me at that time for a reason. You usually don't call that late unless there's a reason.
This motherfucker was looking at the phone. I mean, he had some other shit to do, but he was looking at the phone, and he just understood. He was just like, okay. Okay, T-Rib, I get it. I said, Josh, I almost shaved my head again yesterday. He said, what? Or today?
No,
like,
I said, I'm surprised you haven't.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Because I was like, I'm close.
Yeah, I said, you're motherfucking organic from the moment you woke up this morning. Why isn't your head shaved?
Like right now, dude, I got tears in my eyes because I was thinking about it last night. It was terrible. I don't know. It was just a lot to deal with, and I was sweaty, and it was a lot.
That's the kind of legacy that most people should want to leave on the earth. Not like, oh, I'm famous for shooting baskets or playing football. The legacy like that is what we should be trying to leave behind.
He changed my life. He literally changed my life. He was a big part
of a positive way, though. Totally positive. And
big part of my life.
What was happening. He just did it out of the kindness of his heart and to share his love.
And the weird thing is like I was at that point.
Asked nothing in return for that love.
Never expected a thing.
He loved when I called him the sauna guru. Like, dude, you're Jesus of the sauna, bro. That's who you are.
Monroe YMCA's Jesus.
Yeah, and for real. Like,
and I ever walk into a sauna and some dude's in there and fucking got his legs all crossed and his arms out and he's sitting on a pillow. I'm in trouble, man. I'm like, oh shit, it's the guru.
So T-Rep's trying to take over the guru's crown, but I keep claiming T-Rep's got to beat me.
He gave me the fucking trail, dude. All I got to do is walk down.
Yeah, maybe the snail trail.
All I got to do is walk down.
You got to be an old guy to be the guru, though. T. You can't be a guru.
Well, I'm already 3 years into the sauna, bro.
Well, yeah, but that only works for people that are coming in. But you get older guys in the sauna, they're not going to look up to you. They're like,
old Elmer's been there for fucking
what
40
are you
years.
talking about, man?
Yeah, Elmer's gonna look at us like we're fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, but when I tell Elmer, then sitting here longer than me, buddy.
It sounds like he had some good sauna visits, man. That's some deep time, dude. That's
dude,
good.
honestly,
Don't start going to the sauna.
Yeah, honestly, I go into the sauna, man.
Me and T-Rup deal the sauna differently. T-Rup will go in there and be social as fuck. I go in there, I'm in there to fucking be put into pain. I don't want to talk to anybody. That's my time. Unless T-Rup's there, then I do want to talk.
That's my therapy.
It is way easier to get through the 40 minutes, hour if you're sitting there talking than like I did the other day and just sat in silence.
It's actually hard.
I meditate while I'm in the sauna.
You get more wore out too. I noticed that. You get more wore out.
Exactly like Night Train said. I put I either sit like this with my knees on my elbows on my knees, or I sit in Indian style. Or as they say nowadays, crisscross applesauce.
Yep.
Hey, guess what, T?
What's up?
It comes with the new math. Crisscross applesauce and new math.
This is the Earth
new math
Dweller
sucks.
of the day.
Earth Dweller of the day.
This is the Earth Dweller of the day. This is the Earth Dweller of the day. This is the Earth Dweller of the day.
This is the Earth Dweller of the day.
See what's walking on this earth. Crawling on this earth. Okay.
What is the Earth Dweller of the day? What?
This is
What?
This is the
What?
and by the way, math nowadays, I don't know how when you go 10 plus 10, you got to times 5 by 3 to get and then minus 8 just to get your answer. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't like the new math because I'm really good at math, and my kids bring me math and say that's not how you're supposed to do it.
All it is,
and I'm saying, is it the right answer?
Yes.
They say yeah. And
I don't know
say,
why they gotta make
up.
it complicated. Teach them fucking math so they can get math done and carry on to subjects that really matter. I mean, math matters, but
the
you know
answer's
what I mean.
fucking 14, lady. It doesn't matter how I got there.
Yes, that's how I feel. I agree. So tell me about this.
Either way, this is
he good at math?
He's a Nano Chameleon, so probably
only small math then.
Yeah. Simple math, addition and subtraction. This guy is the smallest reptile on the earth. He was found in Madagascar. Smallest reptile we can get. They're super.
They're really that tiny? Those aren't babies?
They're less than an inch. I think like a total of 33 centimeters long.
Is this a chameleon?
Chameleon.
Yes.
30 millimeters. Yeah. I did that.
33 centimeters is pretty good.
33 millimeters long, not centimeters. Thank you, Mitch. Piece of shit. The cool thing is 18% of the male.
20% it says over here.
20% of the male chameleon's body is or 20% of the length of his body is penis.
Wow.
It's a real life. It says 20% of it its genitalia is 20% as long as the rest of its body.
So he's got a bigger
facts like that, man.
It's about the only fact they gave us.
Literally the only. It was found in Madagascar and it has a big penis.
It got a big old dick.
Only 3 facts on this fucker. It just got found though recently.
Oh, okay.
How recent?
Like 10 in 2000s. I know that for sure.
Let me look. I'm gonna look for it. Yeah, that's.
This 22 years, but it's like fucking 4 years or 6 years below me.
It says exceptionally fucking large genitalia.
Got some gawk on him.
That's all they want to know, man.
It's funny. He's only fucking 33 centimeters long, but his cock is bigger than mine.
It says researchers compared Nano Chameleon's genitalia size to 51 other chameleon species living in Madagascar and found that the animal has the 5th largest genitalia on the island. relative to its body size.
These motherfuckers got nothing better to do down there in the islands. It's looking
nothing better than
lizard penis.
energy. Oh my God.
Lizard penis. This is bigger than mine.
Relative to its body size. It says they found one chameleon, not this one, had genitalia about 1/3 of its body size.
33%, dude.
Woo!
That's a cock, dude.
Should be dragging on the ground and shit.
Dude, 33% of my body, my thing would be fucking 900 pounds.
It says nano chameleons may need such large sex organs because they are smaller than the female counterparts. So they...
What, the female's just got a gaping hole?
She needs to be satisfied better. You got to do something.
It says extremely miniaturized males need larger genitalia in order to successfully mate with larger females.
Dude, if
they are in danger.
Yeah. So if you got one that isn't hung correctly, he's screwed, dude. He ain't getting nothing.
Yeah,
2012, by the way.
No putty. Oh, so 12. Okay, so 10 years. Asshole.
1 year after Cam Newton's appearance.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so if I was a nano chameleon,
they live in the rainforest region.
I'm 350 pounds. 33% of that is 70. I'd have a 70-pound schlong.
Oh my goodness!
Dang, that little thing in the rainforest. Can you imagine that with the wet and everything? I mean, you're talking of floodings all the time. You know, flash floods type stuff in rainforest areas usually and whatnot. That's crazy. That poor little thing would just be floating along forever.
Yep.
It's so tiny. It's like, wow.
It says sometimes the entire species fits into an area less than 10 acres in size. So its whole life it'll spend in there. The team predicts every member of the nano species fits into a large area less than 40 miles in size. So every single one of these things that exists lives within 40 square miles.
That's a guesstimate, of course. You know,
deeply endangered.
It's
they're really, yeah.
Our best assumption.
For a long time.
Well, no, they weren't found because they're the size of fucking your pee-pee.
Yeah, dude, I mean, they got squashed all the time on accident. They couldn't see them.
He's like a motherfucker too.
A lot of rock looking, lifting boulders to find them fuckers.
Does it change colors too?
Chameleons do change colors.
I wonder if this one does.
Chameleons are actually weird and temperamental. So if you have a pet chameleon and you go up to it the wrong way, it'll kill itself.
It will too. Dude, if
you touch it the wrong way or you scare it the wrong way or it feels like you don't love it, it will kill itself.
Yep. And if it pisses too much in its tank, it'll die because of the pH balance in the tank.
This guy barely looks like he's got a mouth.
I know, right?
It looks like two eyes on
it's an upside down frown. There's his mouth.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Poor me.
Oh, I've got a big dick.
Yeah. I got a big dick and nobody to shove it in.
It's funny as hell.
Wouldn't accept.
Endangered.
Imagine having such a big dick and can't find no one to put it in.
Mm-hmm. That's bullshit, dude.
I hear big dick males have that issue in the human species too.
The misconception is women don't really like it that way. They say women like a big dick. No, they don't.
They're like micro penis. I know.
Some women are freaky like that, but most women don't like a big dick.
Yeah, just ask Jeff. Jeff loves T-Rup's micro penis.
Yep. She likes her favorite part is getting her little magnifying glass, and she's like, "I'm gonna get it." You gotta separate the hairs.
You ain't hiding from me today.
Ain't hiding from me. Well, he's inside.
She's ready or not. Here I come.
Well, he's inside. He's scared to come out. What are you gonna do?
She has to bring it out in order to put it in.
No, she gets magnifying glass, and then she gets tweezers, and then I sprinkle pepper on it, and when it sneezes, she gets it.
It's like that street dog that fucking barks and barks and barks and barks, and then you try to let it out of its cage, and it runs away and hides.
Like, I can't leave. I can't leave.
Oh shit!
She's like, "Hey, you're gonna give me that?" And it's just like, nope.
Shrivels up like a fucking mollusk. And when it's ready, you just see it come out, and it's like, you remember those big ass mussels? You ever see those big ass mussels where that Asian lady's eating it, and it looks like she's eating this giant dick, and it just spews out. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that lady's thinking.
Dirty fucking motherfucker. Ew. Farted again.
Oh, nice to know.
I'm sorry I farted.
Thanks.
I farted on live television,
Thanks.
boys. Woo! I'm hiding the motherfucker right now.
What happened here, T? You didn't know how to do the right size window?
Don't fucking tell me, dude.
I'm asking. I didn't.
Oh, play it, bitch.
I didn't tell you.
It's gonna work.
Let me.
I didn't do it right at all. I promise you that.
No, yesterday this did this to me just like this, and I can't remember exactly how I got it back to
Well,
normal.
then tell me I did something wrong when you can't fucking fix it. Shut up.
I do know how to fix it. It's just
tried. I mean, it was.
Yep, I'm proud of you, T. You got the show. You did it. You got the show ready and rolling,
dude. And I don't even wipe my ass right.
I told T-Rup, I was like, dude, I thought you didn't come in and you fell asleep. I was about ready to fucking be so mad at you. I was about to fucking come to your house and be like, T-Rup, you stupid mother. Yeah. What up, Vermonster? What time did you wake up?
8:30.
I didn't go to bed till like 4:30.
8:30 probably is when
I woke up at about 7:30. Got all the kids up and down to breakfast. Hola, Kayla. Okay. Tell Leanne to grab me a direct deposit paperwork for me, please.
Ooh.
Love you.
Love you. Oh man.
Oh yeah. Thank you. As Kayla says, we're about to advertise her shit, bitches.
Mm-hmm.
We got these awesome self-defense brain jerk key rings. You got your light. Blinder. This boy screams like a motherfucker. Like what's that Harry Potter thing that screams when you open it?
Yeah.
And then you got some we got right here, you got for chapstick.
No. Pepper spray or chapstick?
I don't think pepper spray would.
Oh no, that's for
there.
chapstick. It is.
And then you got this bad boy right there.
Yeah.
That boy, you know what that's for. Butt stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, but she makes these. She's put these together. She worked real hard on.
Look at that.
Yep.
Beautiful.
We love our women and we want them to be safe. Right. And this is how you do it.
Please don't use them on us.
Well, hopefully they wouldn't feel the need to.
Thank you.
Boom.
You ever got maced?
I've gotten tear gassed.
Oh yeah, I was there.
I've gotten tear gassed for sure.
I was.
You had the grenade roll up to your feet.
It blew up at my foot.
Oh my
second time around into the
tape. Like you were in fucking Nam, bro.
I really did. Hey, dude, as soon as I sat down, here comes this fucking tear gas grenade at my foot.
Dog,
I was like, oh no.
When it started gassing, it hit him right in the face. He come out of there like fucking Vietnam.
Well, not only that, but okay, so I had a wall of cops in front of me, right? Next thing you know, I sit down, here comes the tear gas, it blows up in my face, and I'm trying to run from it, but just so happens these cocksuckers surrounded me with tear gas. Mm-hmm. So now I'm trying to find my way out of the tear gas, and I'm trying not to breathe. dude. It was brutal.
Turned into
I couldn't breathe. All I could get out of my mouth was I was running to the grass. I saw T-Rup struggling, and all I could get out is T-Rup, backpack, water.
Yep. And we had baking soda water in there, and it was, dude.
I was prepared. I knew I was
in
prepared.
The top of our bottles like this, we had little holes, and you just spray it in your eyes, bro. I took my bottle. People were walking by, tear gassed. I was like, "Come here." We were medics out there. It was awesome, bro.
Well, that's why we went. We went to the protest, and it turned into a riot. But we went there in order to give people water and be first aid.
We had like 50 bottles of
I'll tell you what,
in our bags.
That was one of the craziest experiences. Honestly, it was almost like being at the gathering of the Juggalos.
And I was, dude, there was a Juggalo
they
there.
Just lined us up in the Army. They just lined us up in line and said, "Here's the chamber," and like 6 of us would walk in.
Oh,
and you walk in and you're breathing.
So you went into that building.
Put on your mask in the Army.
Yep.
You put on your mask and you seal it all up. And they say, "Okay, we're going to turn on the gas." Okay, you sit there, and it's to build confidence in your mask in the way that you seal it on and everything else.
Right.
So you got the mask on, and you see the cloud in the room or whatever of the CS gas, and then they're like, "Okay, now take off your mask," and you have to put your arms out to your side and take like 5 deep breaths in and out before you can walk out of the chamber.
Yeah, I've been waiting for Michael to. Our nephew is in the Marines, and I've been waiting for him to go through that stuff.
Yeah.
Right now, he is starting that.
Yeah.
He recently had to go through a tear gas Mace Gauntlet where they were spraying them in the face, and then they had to complete tasks with it sprayed in their face. But I talked to Michael yesterday. He called it right before you did. He called, and me and Kayla sat on the phone with him so. Michael, just so you know, Night Train, Michael, he recently graduated from the Marines boot camp, and he's been sent to, I forget which fort, but over in Missouri. So he's learning now. They've got him actually learning what he's gonna do now. Yep. But he's so excited, and he's like, "Dude, I almost got to shoot a grenade launcher, but they took it away from us. We're not allowed to do that anymore." So,
son of a bitch.
I've been waiting for him to get maced, because when you finally get tear gassed and maced, I want you to come to me and tell me your story, because I know exactly how it feels.
Mm-hmm. I do too. Because my fat ass sat on the curb because I'm crippled. I couldn't get all the way down on the ground. And I couldn't get up fast enough. The tear gas was just hitting me.
Well, when we first showed up, within 30 seconds of being there, I got tear gassed. It was just a little bit, and it wasn't that bad. And I was like, "Fuck,
we didn't think it was nothing.
This shit ain't nothing. That was just a little spicy air."
We walked around the corner, seen a car on fire, and got smacked with tear gas
off rip, literally.
What the fuck?
Being there 30 seconds. And then next thing you know, we were there for about an hour, and then that's when the other stuff happened.
I told Josh, I said, I'm
then
not doing
at
that
the
again,
end,
dude.
no, the reason T-Rup didn't want to do that again is because we went back to the car for more waters. Next thing you know, some people got pissy with each other, and another dude pulled out a gun and tried to shoot a guy right in front of me, literally
right in front of our face,
right in front of me,
dude.
Yeah.
The cops the army pulled up within 40 seconds and took down the wrong guy.
Speared him, dude. The guy that got shot at.
It was one of the other person's buddies, but he had nothing to do with the shooting or anything.
Yep.
The guy that was getting shot at jumped in some random stranger's van,
pulled up, and just
they're like, let me in. And as soon as he jumped in and the car started to take off, all you heard was pop, pop.
Yep. It was crazy.
And then I'm like, well, that happened. It ain't gonna happen again. Let's go. Let's get back to the protest. And we got back to the protest, and nobody was there.
It was a riot.
and it was a riot. Now
there wasn't nobody protesting. Everybody was rioting. All the protesters went home. The rioters were out. I was like, Josh,
that was at Lansing.
We gotta go. There's cops.
Lansing gets crazy down there.
Right
down Lansing.
When the George Floyd thing happened, it was within that week. And I was like, dude, I need to go there to experience it. Nonetheless, that's who I am. I need to experience these things. And
I was sketched out the whole time.
I was hoping it wouldn't get as bad as it could have. But he's right. There was this former juggalo / former Marine. This dude was literally picking up these tear grenades while they're hot. Not mind you, these motherfuckers aren't cold.
No, they heat up.
He burnt his fingerprints off, picking these things up and throwing them back at the cops.
Dude, he was picking them bitches up and hitting cops directly in their chest with them. I was like, holy fuck, that dude's gonna get fucked up.
And my dumbass is trying to get all the great footage on camera that I can, so I'm as close as possible to the action as possible. You know, T-Rup's going, dude, I can't run. Quit going up there so far.
I want to go up there and see, but I can't run away when they tear gas me, dude. It sucks.
Well, let's do this. Let's do this spotlight, and then we'll say our goodbyes and get out of here. All right. Jordan Peterson, what advice would you give your 16-year-old self? I'm kind of
don't do drugs.
Interested in this.
What's one piece of advice that you would have given your 16-year-old self?
What's one piece of advice I would have given?
So something you've learned in adulthood that you wish you could translate to someone coming through adolescence to adulthood.
What's up, squirrels?
Don't be so high and mighty that you don't take advantage of the humble opportunities that are granted to you. When I look back, I didn't like school at all. You might say I hated it. And I thought a lot about that, because I thought, well, there were reasons. I was a very fast reader. I could get through the books that were given to us in English class, generally in the first day. And that wasn't really appreciated, I would say. But there were things, and I was bored a lot as a teenager and got into a reasonable amount of trouble, not an unreasonable amount, but then, there were sports teams and there were attempts to organize plays, and there were things that I didn't do that I could have that would have made my life better, but I was too cynical, maybe, to take full advantage of them. And I did work when I was a kid. I worked in restaurants as a dishwasher, short order cook, that sort of thing. That was a really good decision. I think my fondest memories in some ways of my adolescence are memories of working in the restaurant. But life is very difficult. And in order to thrive with this difficult life, if an opportunity is presented to you, you shouldn't be so arrogant that you dismiss it. And it's really easy to be arrogant as a teenager, especially if you're smart, because you think, well, I'm smarter than everybody else. It's like, actually, no. There's lots of people that are a lot smarter than you. You just haven't met them yet. And you're not as smart as you think you are, besides, and other people aren't as dumb as you think they are either.
There's different kinds of smart.
There certainly is. Yes, and wise beats smart. So I would say if you're 16 and your life isn't so happy, it's like, look around and see if there are opportunities that people are granting you, even imperfect opportunities, because they're going to be imperfect, that you could exploit, let's say, in the proper way and learn and grow. I had this teacher, Ada Paul. She's dead now. I really liked her in grade 4. She was an organist at the church. And when I was 14, 15, she offered to teach me how to play the organ. And it was a big organ, and I, for a variety of reasons, wasn't really that into the idea. And so I kind of went, and then a couple of times I skipped it, and it just sort of fell apart, and which was pretty rude of me, obviously, because she went out of her way to offer this. And that's a good example, because it wasn't cool to play the organ. It wasn't cool to do I don't know what it was like when you grew up. when I grew up, it wasn't cool to do anything.
Yeah. It's still like that out there.
True.
Yeah. So like doing anything wasn't cool.
Right.
It's like, well, it wouldn't have been so bad to learn to play the organ.
Yeah.
You know?
And also to learn from a someone with more experience than you.
Well, and it was actually someone who cared for me somewhat and who was really a great person. She was a great teacher. Like I really liked Ada Paul. She was, and I betrayed her trust, you know? It's like, that wasn't very bright.
I think we all have memories like that as kids, you know?
Yeah.
But I think that advice is good to even young adults, even to adults, really, to pause and appreciate the opportunities and the doors that are always open to them.
Well,
the experiences that are always available.
Well, here's an idea.
Yeah.
So life is brutal. And what you have to set against that is possibility. And you might say, well, life is so brutal that you have to utilize all the possibility that comes your way. You know, so an opportunity manifests itself and you turn it down. You ignore it, you let it drift away. It's like, that's one thing that you had against the horror of existence that you let go of. You let go of 10 of those things, man. You're on the street.
Right.
And it's no fun there. And it doesn't get better. And so there is a possibility that if you utilized all the possibility that was offered to you, that your life would be straight and clean and engaging and acceptable and positive. And that's worth finding out if that's the case, because it might be true.
What would you tell your 16-year-old self?
Who, me?
Yeah, both of you.
Night Train, you can go first.
16-year-old self. Yeah, I don't know. Really,
I would tell my 16-year-old self to quit worrying about what other people are thinking about you, and don't let other people influence your choices in your own abilities. Don't let people influence your self-esteem and your vision of what you can do, because other people will shit on you because you're doing something that they can't. And if you take it the wrong way, you'll think that you can't also.
Okay. Mine is quit trying to be the cool guy. You already are the cool guy. Like
this motherfucker.
Not like that. Like I was, because like even like today, like stopped because I was trying to be the cool guy. Like I wanted to get so much girls and do so much drugs and party so much. Like I wish I would have just realized who I was, because the people that love me today, or like the people that were in my past, you know, like from school, they love me for who I was, really, not who I became in high school and started. Like I wanted to get girls and do drugs and be the cool kid, but I already was a good kid. Like people loved me, like already. And
you were already cool enough.
Yes,
you didn't need to do all those other extra things.
I didn't need to be a fucking prick. I didn't need to go to jail and get into fights and do all these drugs to be cool. I could have just been me the whole entire time.
Don't let other people dull your shine. Don't let other people be like dull your weird.
Because the weird my whole life, bro. I was a fruit my whole life. I should have been a fruit my entire life and just left it.
The weird kids, they're the cool adults. Just remember that.
And that's the thing. But I was always
a stoner. And then I got into the army, and you know, by the time I was out of the army, I already had a wife and a kid. And yeah, slow down, I guess would be my advice. Slow down. Don't live too fast.
No, that's true too.
I'd also tell my 16-year-old self.
Since I got out of the army, I've been married or with a chick, and I mean, I got 5 kids with 3 different women. You know what I mean? Slow down.
Hey, you should have said pull out when do your 16.
Condom wasn't an option, I guess. I don't know.
It's not an option when you're in the moment. You're like, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm about to bury this shit, bitch.
Well, it unfortunately is that time to go. And I appreciate you as always, Night Train, coming up here bullshitting with us.
Love you guys. Peace
always
out.
A pleasure.
Enjoy.
Yep. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you all in the morning.
Always remember, I'm the coolest dude in the world. Yes.
Brought to you by Brain Jerk. Fuck yeah.
I'm with my people, man. I'm with the gang. My heart hurt.